And let's be honest, don't know, none of us want to do nothing. We actually want to, I would love to be able to see, even if you catch a plane, I would love to be able to just say, hey, I want to go back to Detroit. I snap my fingers, open my eyes, boom, I'm in Detroit. Whew, that'd be amazing. What's up? How you doing? Welcome back to A Moment of Clarity with yours truly, Aaron Thomason. I'm super excited that you're with me, but I want to know, have you been sharing this with at least 3 people? Have you been giving this away? Did you bring somebody with you? All right, let's go ahead and jump into this. Now remember, we're talking consistently about the phrase and the theme of clarity breeds confidence. And the way we get clarity is being able to have answers to 3 questions, just 3. Who you are, where you currently are in your life, and ultimately where you want to go. Because if we can have clarity in those 3 things, then everything we do from there makes sense. But the problem is we actually haven't taken the time to answer those questions. So let's dig into one of those today. I want to dig into it from a different angle, and that is where are you going? What's your goal in the next 6 to 12 months? What's your goal in the next 1 to 5 years, 5 to 10 years, 5 to 15 years? Like, where are you going? Can we be clear on that? Do you even know? Have you asked yourself that question? Because in order for you to get what's in here, we have to be clear that there's some place to go. Simple enough, right? And when we are clear that there's something greater than the moment we're currently in that we need to be able to move forward to attain, then that clarity gives us the first thing we need is a destination. And when we're clear on the destination, now we have to understand, now we understand that there's a direction. See, you can't have a direction without having clarity on a destination. Right? Where I'm from and where I currently live right now, if I want to go back to my hometown, I know I have to head north. Simple, got to head north. It might be a little northwest, might be a little northeast, depending on how the freeways are running, but I know I need to head north. I am clear on the destination of my hometown, 313 Detroit, Michigan, and if I want to get to Detroit from where I am, I have to head north. Now, here's the issue with having a destination, because in my mind, I know what the streets of Detroit look like. I know what it looks like when it says, welcome to Michigan. I know what all that looks like. But when I start out on the journey, I got to head in that direction. And direction represents process. Direction represents work. Direction represents incomplete. Where destination is complete, you have the result. Direction means I got to do something. And let's be honest, none of us want to do nothing. We actually want to, I would love to be able to see, even if you catch a plane, I would love to be able to just say, hey, I want to go back to Detroit. I snap my fingers, open my eyes, boom, I'm in Detroit. Whew, that'd be amazing. But even though I'm clear on my direction, my destination, I have to start heading in that direction. And see, most of us don't like the work, don't like the process, don't like the journey. So a couple of things. We either, 1, never get started, or 2, we move so fast heading in the direction of our destination that we miss everything along the way. So here's all I want you to think through. If you got your destination clear, 1, take the first step and head in the direction. But not only do I want you to head in that direction, I want you to take the next step as if it's the only step you need to take. Because guess what? If it takes 1,000 steps for you to get to wherever you're going, you will never get there if you don't take the first step. The first step is the most important because it's the next step. And guess what? The second step is the most important step because it's what? The next step. We don't have to be so concerned about how many steps. You have to be able to steward and be confident and take that next step as if it's the only step you got to take. Because see, when you are so concerned about the next step and not all of the steps, then what you'll get a chance to do is to be able to benefit from the journey, the beauty of the process. You'll recognize the sights that are surrounding you and appreciate the growth that happens along the way. But if you're saying, I've got to hurry up and get through this step so I can get to the next step so I can get to the next step, what happens is you watch life blow straight past you. You don't appreciate the journey, the relationships, and the things that you've done along the way because you were so concerned about getting to the destination. And when you get to the destination without appreciating the journey, the goal, the dream, the destination, the completion, the result feels and seems hollow. It feels disappointing. It feels like it wasn't worth it. Because in essence, you were so focused on the destination, you didn't enjoy the journey in the direction. And here's how you enjoy the journey in the direction is you take the next step. And you take that next step as if it's the only step that you need to take. And guess what? In that moment, it's the only step you need to take because you cannot get to the next step without that step. Be present. Be in the moment. Steward what's in front of you to take the next step because it's the only step that you need to take until you need to take the next step. Because guess what happens? When you're clear on your destination, the next step with stewardship leads to the next step, which leads to the next step, which leads to the next step. And ultimately you arrive at your destination, not speeding through it, not trying to hurry up and get it done, but to arrive at it with the character, with the insight, with the wisdom, and the appreciation that allows for you now to steward the destination, the goal, the results of what you've always seen in your mind that now is the life that you're living, the life that's come to fruition, and now you can teach those that what you did along the journey so they can have similar success. Thank you. Thank you as always for stopping by. I hope we are beginning to get clear in these moments of clarity because we really want clarity to breed confidence. And that's all I want you to do this week. I want you to think about, one, are you clear on the destination? And two, have you taken one step this week, one step today in the direction of your destination? Because guess what? The only step that matters is the one that you're taking right now. And when you get completing that step, the only one that matters is the one you take next. So here's what I want you to do. Give this to 3 people that you know need to get out of their heads, get into motion, and just take the next step. Let me do the work for you. I'll walk them through just like I just walked you through so they can understand, get clarity on the destination, so then they can take the next step in confidence in the direction they're headed. Hey, and if you happen to be someone that says, I don't know, I'm in my head too much, in the captions, there is website. Click the button, go to the website, click the book now button, find a time, let's get together. Because I want to help you get the clarity to breed the confidence for you to have the success of bringing what's in here out in the real life. Do me a favor, tell a neighbor or a friend, please continue to get better as we grow on this journey together. And I want you to remember this. Just because you started out on this journey to get better doesn't mean that you weren't already good. And until next time, I'll see you then.